What's going on, guys? Shane here with another trainer's tip. So in this video, we're going over 3 standing submissions, but more specifically, 3 chokes, standing chokes, all right? These are great for restraints, but you can also submit someone, choke them out unconscious. And here's our disclaimer is be very careful with these. These can be fatal. Use your own discretion, all right? These are great for law enforcement, doormen, bouncers, or even a street fight. Reason being is you submit someone standing, you don't have to take it to the ground, all right? You don't risk getting stomped, kicked, anything down on the ground. We always suggest, recommend keeping a street fight standing. All right, let's move forward with the first one. One that you've probably seen before is a standing guillotine choke. See this in MMA a lot, all right? I shoot in for a sloppy takedown. My neck is exposed. All right, let me rewind a little bit here. And immediately, Ant takes his same side hand, and he will chop underneath of my chin right here. Okay, so now his forearm is in my neck. Okay, he's going to take his other hand here. He's going to reach over, and he's going to lock hands. And now the pressure, he's going to lift straight up. All right, you do not want to flex and pull out this way. A lot of people will pull their hands out and pull out that way. No, no, no. You want to go straight up. All right, chop right into the neck. This is a blood choke. All right, sometimes it can be an air choke where you're sort of attacking the trachea. Quick explanation of the differences. A blood choke attacks the carotid arteries. You're going to pass out in a matter of seconds. Okay, air choke is it attacks the trachea. Most of the time they're going to pass out due to pain, usually straight ahead in the center of your neck, or for however long you can hold your breath for. All right. Usually that's going to be like a thumb in the neck or something like that, but this is going to be your forearm, your bicep attacking the carotid arteries, Ant's lifting straight up. That's going. Like I said, I'm going to pass out in a matter of seconds. Let's get a side view of it right here. Ant has a gable grip. Now the important thing is that you lock up your hands. I like doing an S grip where I'm grabbing just my fingers together. The important thing is that you have a tight grip. You're not letting go. Pressure's going up this way, and your hips are going in this way. Okay, so that you can get your leverage. You can really attack that neck. And another thing you can do too, if it's available to you, is put their back up against the wall so they have nowhere to go. Okay, it's going to give you even more leverage, more pressure on the neck. You see this one in UFC when they get a guy up against the cage. Right? Cool. All right. Easy peasy. Let's move on to the next one. There's the tap. Now I'm going to submit Ant on the next one here with a head-arm triangle or a arm triangle choke. I'm sorry, head-arm choke or a arm triangle choke. Okay, so the setup here, trying to show different setups, is Ant's going to throw a right hand, and as he does, I sort of throw a right hand of my own, it looks like. Watch, he throws that right hand, I slip, because we're incorporating head movement, boxing head movement, slipping my head out of the way, dodging that punch, and my right hand shoots across here, and it's going to wrap around his head. You'll see the back of his neck, and I'm going to grab my own bicep. Grab your own bicep. Grab your own bicep. Remember that, okay? So let's watch in slow motion. Coming up, over, and grabbing my own bicep. Okay, this other hand now is going to chop, and it's going to be placed on his head, and I'm going to drive my head into his. Okay, so the choke now is right in this area right here. Okay, so if I get behind him, it's even better. I'm going to get an even tighter choke. Now I don't really go too hard on Ant here, but there's the tap right there. Okay, so we're going to show a side view. Okay, so again, grabbing the bicep. This is a very underused, underrated choke here, and it's hard to get standing, but you can do it. Also, you could, if you want to take it to the ground, I could take my right leg here, come behind Ant's leg, easy sweep there, easy sweep, drag him to the ground. Looks kind of, it's kind of inappropriate right there, that drawing. All right, but let's move forward anyway. So we're here, chop that arm down, I'm squeezing tight, all right, driving my head into his, creating that pressure on his neck, and there's the tap. I look a little too excited about that drawing. A little strange, a little weird. All right, let's let's talk about the last one here, which is a great restraint. We've talked about this in videos in the past, is a standing rear naked choke. Let's say I'm fighting with one of Ant's friends here, who isn't me. I don't know. Does Ant have any other friends besides me? I don't know. Anyway, I'm fighting. You know who I'm fighting? I'll tell you exactly who I'm fighting. I forgot about this guy. Did you guys forget about him? Boom. Green Man Stan, back from the dead. Here he is. He's got his guard up, and I'm over here like, boom, still punching him right in the trachea. You believe it? And he's dead again. Rest in peace for the second time. Look at Ant sneaking up on me like a goon. Boom, very simple. One of the easiest chokes to get, the rear naked. Okay, let's watch it again just so you guys understand this. You can practice this one on your own. You can do this on your kneecap. You sit down, choke your kneecap, slice your kneecap off. That's how they explain it. It's just as it sounds. His arm here comes across, okay, under my chin, across my neck. The elbow is at the center of my neck, and then he will grab his own bicep. Again, grab your own bicep. Chop the opposite hand down. Push it into my head. Okay. Now, as he pushes his hands down, it's gonna as if to chop my head off, right? All that's doing is creating more pressure on my neck there. You can already see it, and I kind of gagged a little bit on this one because he has it really tight. And from the side, right here, okay, he's grabbing his own bicep right here, okay. He's chopping the hand across this way, which is pushing down into my head. Pressure is going here. Bada bing, bada boom. There it is. There's the submission. All right, guys, there are 3 submissions for you. Again, use your own discretion. Be careful with them. Until next time, make sure you sign up for My Fight Gym and subscribe so you can get the fight tips before your opponent does. Until next time, I'm Shane with Fight Tips, self-defense for the underdogs.